The first leg of the new Sevens circuit is about to take place, and for the BLITZBOKS, they are in a pretty tough pool to get them underway. But in this video, we'll be looking through at their upcoming games, the squad that has been selected, including a late injury change for the BLITZBOKS, and then also a prediction for how far I feel they will be able to go. But jumping straight into it, the updated Sevens Springbok squad: Christy Grobbelaar, Ryan Oosthuizen, so a couple of the big men for this BLITZBOKS team, and also Impie Visa, who will be one of the two co-captains for South Africa on the circuit. They also have Zane David, so of course big forwards that will want to make a big impact throughout this Dubai Sevens competition. He is the other co-captain for South Africa. Ricardo James Duarte is back in the side. He has pure pace and has a lethal step on him. He's going to be a handy man, and he already has 210 points to his name after only 12 total tournaments. Sean Williams, he comes into the side, and that is due to the injury of Ronald Brown. So that is the late injury change that I did mention before. Devold Human, he is still in the side. Savui Sawyers Wapi, a huge amount of experience for that man. 53 tournaments in total, the most of any of the BLITZBOKS in this squad. Shilton Van Wyk, he has got a lot of pace, just like Ricardo James Duarte, knows how to score tries, has 37 in total from his 20 tournaments. Kieran Nokia, one of the newer names on this BLITZBOKS team, alongside Donovan Dan, David Brits, and also Tristan Lades. All of these individuals, Nokia, Don, Brits, and Lades, all have less than 10 tournaments, but by the end of this circuit, some of which could have double digits. But jumping into their games, they are a part of Pool A alongside Australia, Kenya, and France. Now, Kenya recently getting themselves promoted to the World Rugby Sevens circuit, so a big opportunity here to go up against a fellow African country. But in the first game for the South Africans, they will be up against Australia. That is taking place at 7:50 p.m. New Zealand time on Saturday night. But in South Africa, that will be an 8:50 a.m. kickoff on Saturday morning. A great game to get them underway. Australia are no slouches. This will be a tough contest, and I feel like it's the type of one that can definitely set up South Africa for the overall comp. If they win this, they will be looking good to make it out of their pool. But if they do lose this game, it would then have to be a competition of catching up with the others, which is the last thing you want for a leg of the Sevens. Their second game will be up against the Kenyans. That is taking place at 11:58 p.m. New Zealand time, or it is 12:58 p.m. for you guys in South Africa. And then the last game, it will be up against the French. That is a 5:44 a.m. kickoff here in New Zealand on Sunday morning. Still the same day in South Africa, so all taking place within the same 12-hour period. That one will be a 6:44 p.m. kickoff. And South Africa up against the French, the reigning gold medalists from the Olympic Sevens, and also alongside that, the winner of the series for last year. Now, this French side, they've come a long way, but this BLITZBOKS team on paper just looked very hard to beat. So I am looking forward to seeing those head-to-heads. All three of them I think will be entertaining games, and I do hope that the BLITZBOKS can get off to a flying start. But now we are up to that stage of a prediction. Now, out of all three of these games, I think the hardest will be up against the French. The first match up against Australia is a little bit of a 50-50 for me in terms of who can win it, but I am going to say the South Africans get over the line there. They should beat Kenya, but it's just very hard to know. When Kenya start flowing, it is extremely hard to stop them, but I will say that's 2 wins from 2, and then no matter what happens between France and South Africa, they would still make it through to the quarterfinals. So I am going to say that for South Africa here, I can see them getting at least a bronze medal for the Dubai Sevens. Normally a little bit of rust is there for all of the sides when they head into these games. There's no Selvin Davids for the South Africans, which I think will be a little bit of a hit, seeing as he was such an outstanding talent for them last year. But I am going to say South Africa get themselves third place for the Dubai Sevens. But I think that would be a pretty good start to the year for the BLITZBOKS. But nonetheless, do let me know, of course, who you are looking forward to seeing out there on the field for the BLITZBOKS, and also where you think they will finish in the Dubai Sevens. We are going to be covering their games on the channel with the live commentary. So if you are new, of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all for the next one.